Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? Welcome back. Hey, hope your bags are packed. Hey, welcome back. Hey, hope your bags are packed. Come on, welcome back. Hey, hope your bags are packed. Come on, welcome back. Hey, hope your bags are packed. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? I know it's been a while since we talked about traveling and everything in between. So today I wanted to talk to you about all of like my secret tips and tricks on how to get a luxurious holiday with and pay nothing or pay as little as possible. So I've got a few things that I can, like a few tips and tricks that I want to talk to you guys about. So stay tuned, and if you like the video, like, comment and subscribe. Yeah, you know. Okay, so the first trick, like I want to first of all break down traveling, right guys? We all know traveling, everybody thinks, oh, traveling is so expensive, but there's actually three main sectors that make your travel so expensive. Like a lot of people would think, oh, it's experience, this, but actually there's three main things that make your holiday so expensive or so cheap. First of all, big one on the list is transport, like transport to get there and getting around. So you need to think about traveling in the lower season and really do your research. Like, don't just go somewhere because everybody's going there in the hype. Like, if you're looking to save, like for example, if you're looking for a flight to go to let's say from London to, you want to go to Dubai, right? And you're looking for flights, and then taking you to Dubai might be like £400, £300. But actually, did you know you can get a return flight ticket with Wizz Air to Abu Dhabi for about 180 quid? You heard that right, like £180. And like roughly, depends on the time of the year, but it's like roughly the price. Yes, fair enough. You're probably going to be flying from Luton to Budapest to Abu Dhabi. It will not be a direct flight, it will be a connection flight, and it will be an indirect connection flight. But at the end of the day, you got your papers and you got the passport. Like, you just get on with it. And also another thing, especially to do with traveling, that makes things expensive is luggage. Like, a lot of people want to pack half of their house to go on holiday with it. You don't need it, because they buy most things, they have most things most places that you go to, unless you're going on like the Amazonian rainforest exploration, then fair enough, you need like everything. But if you're going to, let's say, somewhere like, once again, Dubai, you don't really need to pack that much. A backpack should be enough. And I think I'm actually doing a video on like what to get for your backpack and like how to travel with a backpack and have everything that you need. If you're going to like, I don't know, like Bulgaria or to Greece, like really and truly, you're going there for 3 days. You need like 3 outfits. Like, you feel like you're looking good. Like, you need to plan your fit. You need to plan like everything so that you can like know that, okay, on Monday I'm gonna be wearing this, I'm gonna be wearing that, like, and you set with that so that you just take all those threes. And for like your cream, you have like all of the holiday tubes. They sell them everywhere, like Primark, they have them everywhere, that you can take to go on like your holiday with it. So you don't need to be taking a whole big bottle of like moisturizer and like you don't need that. Like, you don't need a whole tub of lotion, just need enough to like cool yourself. And furthermore, if you're staying like in a 5-star resort, more than likely they're gonna give you some. But then again, I know you want your own stuff, but things like toothpaste, they have them at the airport and they sell toothpaste in most places. You're gonna be wasting, let's say, £100 difference in a ticket with luggage that you're gonna pack your toothpaste, when you can get a €1 toothpaste in Europe. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's all to do with flights. So when you're looking at flights, looking at areas that are cheap, looking at airlines that are cheap, and how you can like connect. So like I was saying about Dubai, like you can get to like Abu Dhabi, and Abu Dhabi to Dubai by train is about £20. You see the difference? Whereas it's a lot, you know. But then I know that some people, but if you're looking for somewhere where you're like don't want to travel too much and blah blah blah, then fair enough. But there are people that actually even prefer Abu Dhabi, because Abu Dhabi is a lot cheaper. You can get a 5-star hotel for about £80, £60 a night, which is next to nothing compared to like Dubai, you know. So yeah. But yeah, so that you just make sure you go the right time of the year. You're taking airlines to maybe the nearest airport, and then you're taking like another form of transport to get to the area that you're going to, just to make things cheaper. So kind of like have inter transport to get to the place. And when you actually get into the place, let's say you get into France, you can get like rail card tickets. You can get like first time discount tickets for like taxis and things like that you can use, and you can have like bus. They have so much really good public transport. Why would you go and buy a Paris card when you can get like your daily bus if you like to take the bus, or you can take like your train ticket for the week, and if you want to go to all the other big lines, or like Normandy, if you want to explore France, and for example you can take like, you can buy your own ticket at the train station to make things a bit cheaper for you, and it stops you from having to book in advance and risk losing it. Normally my rule for holiday is to pay as little things in advance as possible, because plans change, feelings change all the time, and you need to be able to do that. Unless you're booking through like a holiday provider, like say for example TUI, then you know that if you change, then they have like their own policies, they have their own flights, they have their own hotel, they have their own bus. So it's a whole system, which means that they can easily change that for you. Whereas if you're trying to be super safe, try and book as little things as possible in advance. And if you're someone that you know that your times can change a lot, like I'm a seafarer, so my plans change a lot, it would actually be much more beneficial to you to buy an economic flexible ticket than to buy a set ticket and know that you've already lost it. Because for example, one time I was trying to go to Brussels and the ticket was £10. Oh my gosh, I was like, yes, alhamdulillah. And then I didn't get to go, and I was trying to amend the date because I wanted to go there, but then I couldn't make it that day. I can't remember what happened. The £10 ticket was costing me £40 to cancel. I said, whereas I could have bought a £20 ticket at the time, which was flexible. It would have been, I still get to go, but when, do you know what I mean? So that's what I mean with transport, getting there and getting around. The second thing that is very, very, very much costly is with accommodation, hotels versus B&B. I may actually do another video with like whether hotels better than B&B. We'll have a look at that. But if you're going with a friend, right, and you're not cooks, you don't like cooking, you don't like, honestly, you don't care for it, obviously a hotel's always better because you have service, you know that you're free, like, you know, it's just nice to just be looked after when you're on holiday. That's the whole vibe. But if you're someone that likes to cook and you want to save money on like food and things like that, if you're going to a very expensive place like the Maldives and things like that, you want to be saving money because you're not going to be spending all this going out, eating all this thing. No, you want to be able to cook for yourself. Like I get to some places, like if I go to the Philippines, for example, I'm not going to stay in a hotel simply because I want to cook. I want to go to the market and see like all their fresh fish and all these things and just cook for myself. But then I also know that if I was to go to somewhere that's new, and like if I was to go to like somewhere that's like Bora Bora, I wouldn't want to be cooking because it's a different kind of expectation, a different kind of vibes. So just know that when you're picking. And also one thing I wanted to mention, especially about accommodation and hotels and things like this, I was like, if you're looking really to save, guys, it would be much cheaper. I know this is gonna blow your mind. Well, it's not really conventional to say, but it would be much cheaper to buy an expensive hotel next to all the amenities, and most importantly, listen well, close to public transport if you're going to be using them. Simply because there's no point having a villa up in the mountain that you're going to have to take a £20 taxi just to get to town, when you could have had a £5-10 villa closer to, when you can walk 10 minutes to the bus and trains that was going to then take you to all these other places cheaper. It works out much cheaper in the end. And I might actually look at an experience and do that breakdown for you. but it's actually true. So instead of, let's say for example you're going to Singapore, instead of getting like a hotel in Kuala Lumpur, right? Kuala Lumpur is not Kuala Lumpur, let's say Malaysia, which is like much closer, because Singapore, like 3-star hotel is costing you about £100 a night, whereas in Malaysia, which is just like one bus away, is costing you about £40 a night. However, if you're looking to explore the whole of Singapore, it might actually be better for you to buy one stay in a hotel or just one night in a hotel in Singapore, so that you can get the full experience, and then the next thing then you go back to Malaysia, and then you can do other things in other parts. Like if you're just coming to Singapore for this one event, or just going to, it's actually much better, because if you leave, let's say for example if your event or whatever you went there to do finishes at like 10 p.m, to go from the central of Singapore to get to like the nearest city, I can't remember what it was called, to get there, it might actually cost you like 40, 50, 60 pounds taxi, whereas you could have gotten a hotel for that price and you would have been much more comfortable. You would have felt so much nicer, because you could nip in your hotel, get changed, get shower after a day out and things like that. That's kind of like what I mean by like hotel, and especially the location of your hotel, depending on the kind of activities you want. Let's say for example you're in Bali and you just want tranquility and all these things, and you just take a car, go for your 1 weekly shopping, and you just stay in the villa and meditate and all these things. But if you're someone that's looking to, you know, enjoy partying, check well, like, be close to where you want to do, basically, is what I'm trying to get to. The last thing, which is most people's favorite topic, my favorite topic, food, glorious food. Okay. Food. So if you're someone that likes eating out, I just think it's much better. It's much better if you love food and you want to drink all your holiday. If you're looking for more of a get pissed on the sand, anyway, get pissed on the beach kind of holiday, get an all-inclusive. Don't worry yourself about going to get like I don't know what to mean. Don't worry about getting like half board or like breakfast only to find out that you're going to be spending so much more on like drinks. Whereas if you get like an all-inclusive holiday, guys, you can just wake up and have a margarita. You can go to sleep drinking a Baileys, like just ding ding ding, everything is available, the drinks are flowing 24/7. That's kind of like if you're looking for that. But if you're the kind of like super saver, get a B&B that's gonna get you to, or get like a hotel that has a kitchenette. I've seen this before when I was in Malta, and I didn't realize it was a thing, but there are hotels, they're not B&Bs, but there are hotels that have kitchenette, and they're so beautiful, and you can cook a little something. You know, if you're not someone that's too much food, you're here for the vibe, you're here to like go on the boat, you're here to go to Ngozo, you're here to like be moving. And so yeah, get like a hotel with a kitchenette so that you can still get service, because I don't know about you guys, but when I'm on holiday I like to be taken care of. Thank you very much. So I want people to take care of me, like it's just do what you need to do. So that's kind of like why I'm saying that. But if you want to go and cook for yourself every time and all these things, then you have that available, but then you know that your room is going to be clean, you know you have got the concierge downstairs, you know, like you feel like the service, you know. So yeah, I hope all these tips help, guys, and I hope that you tune in next time for my other travel advice and tips and tricks and travel trips shared. I've got a few trips planned this year, and I'm planning a little something, guys. I'm so excited to share it with you, but we keep working. Okay, stay tuned, and I see you guys next time.